Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. For Aquarians out there, I was really in the mood for greenery around me today. I don't know why, but I just wanted green, green, green all over the place. And so green is a color of healing, it's a color of nurturing, it's a color of growth, and sometimes of money. So let's keep all that in mind. We have creativity blooms. Okay, so somebody could be growing in like the sometimes we think that if we start a project that might be as far as we can go with our ideas or it's like, oh, I started this project and maybe that's as far as my ingenuity is going to take me. And instead, sometimes when we begin, it cracks open like a whole new like well that we didn't even know was filled up inside of us that was just waiting to be tapped into. It's like hitting, what do they call it? Like liquid gold, right? Or oil, basically. I didn't know I had this oil well of, incredible energy within me. Somebody has got, either they've been like flicked on and all of a sudden they're very, very excited about all of the, like, say they've met a muse. Okay, that could be the case. Like, I've suddenly become super inspired by somebody that I saw, by the way somebody was dressed, by the way somebody, and this could be Aquarius, because we actually have, I don't know, does somebody see Aquarius taking a nap and they go, my God, she's beautiful? That's like, it looks like a painting. Four of Swords here. We see this gorgeous red hair and a red dress as well over here, but red could be the color, red is eye catching. But we have this like feminine with this glorious hair curled up by her white cat, and she's been keeping to herself. There's a sense of silence and solitude on this card and quiet healing going on. But I almost feel like, is Aquarius inspiring somebody? Ooh, we have Temperance. Aquarius keeps coming across like they're very peaceful. So I don't think it's them having this huge burst of creativity. I think it's somebody else being inspired when they see this peaceful. Both of these cards have too much calm energy on them for me to think that this is like the raging, fiery, creative bloom. I think that something about Aquarius's personal conduct, maybe the way they move is super graceful, maybe the way they walk across a room. It almost feels like we have like a painter or a poet who is, noticed Aquarius and they're saying, oh my God, I love the way that Aquarius walks across the street. And I see them every day at my lunch break because I always happen to be at this same intersection myself. And I look for them every day. Aquarius might wear like flowing outfits. They could, if they're feminine, maybe they have like a taste that is particularly like, very elegant and feminine, but understated. I mean, obviously she's got kind of like toga style going on here. She's just, it's like, it's modest, but very feminine and very flowing. Her hair is down and it's long and flowing in both of these. It just feels like somebody has been observing Aquarius and it's like, oh my God, this Aquarius is so inspirational to me. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Aquarius has no idea that somebody sees them in this very appreciative light, but also this calm, sweet, balanced energy. I feel like I want to say that just the way, Aquarius like holds something, lifts something, somebody could notice that, if Aquarius reaches for something, they may reach with like a very, everything feels like a dance move to me. Okay. Page of Cups. This person has not presented themselves yet. They could be a water sign. They're very excited, though. You see them splashing about in the water, and they have little elfish ears here, longer, dark hair. They could be somebody who specifically notices the beauty in Aquarius because they themselves are a little bit connected to the, I don't know, just like things of great beauty and otherworldly beauty that they find inspiration in. It's really sweet. It's really nice. We have a King of Swords upright. This also is giving me vibes of they're going to try to maybe ascertain, is there somebody else in the picture, Aquarius? Somebody who's going to be mad at me if I try to approach you. I feel like maybe the first thing out of their mouth is going to be, I can't help but notice you're very attractive. I'm sure your husband or wife or whomever is like, they know what a catch they have. You come across so graceful, your energy is so wonderful. I'm sure your husband or wife is very fortunate to have you. I mean, they may bring this up like immediately. This person, somebody wants to figure out whether or not Aquarius is single. We got a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know that Aquarius is going to be responding. They may not walk up, they may try reaching out, and that could be why Aquarius is not going to respond. This could be a text or something, or a email, or a excuse me, a direct message or something, and Aquarius either won't get it or they won't even respond. The devil, it's like, oh, what is this? Yeah, whatever, I'm not interested. This is probably they might even think it's spam or something like that. It's crazy though, because is this going to stop this person, or like, okay, Aquarius didn't respond back to me, so now it's one and done, it's over. They think it's one and done and over. They're pretty stressed out. Is Aquarius like rejecting somebody without knowing who they are? King of Pentacles. No, they're going to change their approach. Okay, that didn't work. I should be more straightforward. Well, I would agree. So a King of Swords is usually straightforward, but I feel like they wanted to make an energetic, almost like romantic overture, but throw in the question mark of, hey, do you got a man? Like that's not the way to handle Aquarius. Aquarius is having none of this. And while they go, man, I bombed it on that one, didn't I? Aquarius didn't even want to talk to me. In fact, I might have creeped him out. I should really have approached with something stable. Something, if I get a chance to see them eyeball to eyeball, I really should probably offer something more tangible. Empress in the reverse. That's Libra Taurus energy. I don't know. It kind of feels like they blew it a little bit, and that's what they're worried about. Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. Look, this person is having a real hard time forgetting about Aquarius, even though they bombed it. This is one of those situations where the attempt didn't go well, but they're standing here saying, even though there's this blockage, I really still want to try to go talk to Aquarius. I really do. But I might be on their, like toxic list. They might see me as somebody who's trying to like get something from them. They might think I'm a scammer, a spammer. This is tough. How do I do a reset on this? It feels like they want to like still catch Aquarius somehow when Aquarius is like maybe hustling their way down the street or on their way between here and there. It just keeps coming across like this person made a disastrous first overture, and Aquarius has not even paid them any mind. Let me go back to creativity blooms. Is that because they keep having to think of creative ways to figure out how they're going to bump into Aquarius, to make an eye-to-eye contact and actually say, I was, attempting to communicate with you. Nine of Pentacles. They're definitely trying to listen to their guides on this one. They're definitely trying to say, okay, maybe I need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe I need to tell them something about myself. I'm single. I found you attractive. Instead of trying to kind of creepily, insinuate like, hey, do you have somebody? They just came across wrong the way they started this, is what it seems like. And Aquarius did not react well. They're realizing they maybe should have opened up with, I personally am single. So their creativity is like, how am I going to talk to Aquarius? That's like their biggest conundrum. How am I going to talk to Aquarius? King of Swords in the reverse. I'm definitely not going to approach the way I did before. We keep seeing them like evaluate, like, how come this went so badly? Oh, I probably came across as a creeper. Aquarius didn't like that. Neither would I if I were them. I should have not tried to decide, do they have a person? Because then it's almost like it could be offensive. Like, hey, do you have somebody? And then that puts the person into this awkward position of having to answer like yes or no. And then if you answer no, then it's like, okay, then you're fair game. I can approach you. And it's like, whoa, no, that's a whole separate question. Whether or not I have someone still doesn't give you permission to approach me unless I want you to. Oh God, that did think they were ever trying. They're thinking about all this. Let me just ask this. What role do they play in Aquarius's life? Seven of Cups, none just yet. It's all about the potential of what role they could play. They could be a friend. They could be an enemy. They could be a great love. They could be many different things to Aquarius. We don't really know who they are or could be yet. But they are on Aquarius's tree of life. So somehow, some way, this person, I mean, they could be someone that is already an acquaintance, but they could be a distant acquaintance, right? They could be somebody who's way over here and Aquarius is way over here. And it's like, you're not in my inner circle. I know of you through somebody else. You're somebody's cousin. But it does actually look like they somehow, their energy, their life, course of their life is crisscrossing with Aquarius's. But again, it doesn't, I mean, this person weirdly could still end up being Aquarius's like great love of their lifetime. Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, or as I said, they could be, this almost turns into an enemy, but this could be also a fleeting romance. However, I don't think, I feel like they know Aquarius, even if it's on the outer edges. They know Aquarius through somebody else. They have botched it badly. And so right now it looks like they're just coming in for passion and they've already pissed off Aquarius a bit. Or that they could easily piss off Aquarius if they come in this way. But I kind of think there's still something. Actually, let's change decks. Universe, do you have anything to say about like the role this person maybe is supposed to play or will play? We have got a Six of Wands upright. Depending on how everything goes, again, they will be a part of Aquarius's world. Aquarius's tree of life has a lot of people in it, though. But they could be one of many people that really like Aquarius for valid reasons. Page of Wands. It feels like somehow, maybe not right now, but somehow, some way, they will end up approaching Aquarius again, possibly in a romantic sense. Wow. It may be too soon. This could be one of those storylines where this person approaches Aquarius, they botch it badly, and nothing happens for 3 years. And one day, or maybe for 1 year, because it's the World card. And one day, a year from now, Aquarius bumps into them in a more organic setting, through a group setting with a bunch of their friends. Now Aquarius and this person have a communication. And it's like, oh, there's a spark here. I'm looking at this person face to face. They feel vetted. It feels safe. We're all together. And now now Aquarius is interested. Now Aquarius is like, yeah, I am interested in this person. I'd like to see who they are. Aquarius may not even put two and two together and be like, wait a second, are you the one who texted me or sent me that weird, DM that was like, oh, you move with such grace, blah, blah, blah. Do you got a man? Like, and Aquarius later on could put that together and be like, wait a minute, that was you? Oh my God. Yeah, no, I never wrote you back. I didn't know who you were at that time. I didn't know that you might have just botched things with me, but in fact, you are a part of my inner circle. In fact, you are vetted. In fact, you are somebody that we have a lot of, a lot of the same friends, and you actually are a good person. That's your overture and trying to meet me. That was not the way it should have gone. And that was not the right time. It feels like Aquarius could end up marrying this person, but I do feel like this is at least a year down the road before they even start, like being reacquainted with this person. And this needed to happen in like the 3D realm. But it's like, this is a story of how a seed gets planted, even though it's not a very good soil that is being planted in initially. Remember, the topic today was all about what's growing, what's green, what's going to come to fruition. So honestly, this is a perfect storyline for what my intentions were on this today. But wow, that's crazy to see how much Aquarius might actually dislike this person at the beginning and not respond to them, and might even be like, oh, no, thank you. And then years later or a year later, end up meeting them under different circumstances in a, like a safe environment. And it's a whole different thing when you're face to face with somebody, getting to know them. So yeah, this is a fumble, but a seed is planted, because I do think that eventually this person is going to be a part of Aquarius's world, as weird as that sounds. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this one here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Also, if you did not know, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is there in the description box. And on Instagram, 4 days out of the week, I will randomly select somebody out of those comments on Instagram to do a kind of like a combo tarot numerology birthday reading. So anyway, you guys can go over there and drop me a date if you are watching that series that I do just on Instagram. And thank you guys for being here. Oh, also at 5 a.m. on this channel, each morning, at least throughout this month, I am releasing a daily signs and symbols video that breaks at 5 a.m. That is going to be found under the tab that says video. Most all of the content that I put out here is all going to be found under the live stream or the live tab because I live stream. But this is the one exception. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.